Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my March favorites. I don't necessarily do monthly favorites, but I do favorite videos from time to time. But I would like to start doing like a monthly favorite. So we'll see if I keep this up, but now's a good time. It's the last couple of days of March. March is almost over. I wanted to touch on some things that I've really been enjoying for the month of March. If you hear talking in the background, my husband is working from home. We are self-isolating, so I'm sorry if that's distracting, but I'm equally distracting him. So good for us. Go team. So let's dive in. I've got some skincare favorites, I've got a couple of makeup favorites, and a couple of lifestyle favorites. So we'll do lifestyle at the end in case you're not interested in those things. Let's kick it off with makeup. So I bought the MISSHA BB cream to take with me when I went to Cuba in February, and I love this stuff. It was recommended to me as if she personally recommended it to me. No. I saw Jessica Braun on YouTube rave about this stuff forever. It is a full coverage BB cream. It has an SPF of 42. It's a Korean brand, this MISSHA brand. I bought this on Amazon. I'll link whatever I can find of these items in the description box down below. I wear the color number 23 natural beige. When you initially put this on, it looks a little bit gray, which Jessica had mentioned in her videos that this looks a little bit gray when you put it on, but after it has a chance to sort of sink into the skin, it looks so healthy and dewy and juicy and beautiful, and I love it so much. So when we were in Cuba, I wore this in place of a foundation every single day. I didn't bring a regular foundation with me. This is what I brought. I loved it so much. So now that we're back, on the days that I'm wearing like no makeup, this is what I'm wearing. It doubles as a sunscreen. I do still normally put sunscreen underneath of it just because that's my routine, but I feel very well protected when I've got this on. It leaves the skin, it just looks so healthy. It's so beautiful. So I love this so much, and I love when I can have like a makeup and skincare product in one. I love that. So this has some really nice ingredients in it. It helps to heal blemishes. It covers any imperfections in your skin, and of course the SPF in there is really nice as well. So I love this so much. If you're looking for like a full coverage BB cream, I highly recommend this one. I haven't tried, there's another one that's really popular. It's the It Cosmetics, I think it's their CC cream is like a full coverage one. I haven't tried that. Any BB cream I tried before this one was very much like a tinted moisturizer. So if you've tried those before and you're looking for something with a little more coverage, you might want to give this one a try. As I said, I got it on Amazon. It was around $20 some. It wasn't terribly expensive. I think it's going to last a long time. One pump of this does my entire face. And I do find that this applies best with your fingers, not with like a brush or a sponge. It goes on a little bit streaky if you use like a brush in particular. So I find the best thing is to rub it in as if it's like a face cream. So I really like that a lot. The other makeup favorite that I have for March is this brush. This is the Alamar bronzer brush. I got this in the February BoxyCharm. I cannot stop using this. I haven't put it down since I got it. I have other bronzer brushes that I like, but this one, I used it today. There's something about the shape of this that is so special. It's flat on the top, but I don't know if you can tell, it's got these little bumpies. It's such a unique shape, and when you're doing sort of this portion of your face, it just hugs the contours of your cheekbones, and you can kind of bronzer contour at the same time like that. It's so fast, so easy. Love it so much. I'm obsessed. It came in a set of 3. There was this one, this complexion brush, and another one that's somewhere else because it needs to be washed. But the other ones are fine, but this one in particular is just so special to me. This next one sort of is in between makeup and skincare. So this is the Tizo Age Defying Fusion Tinted Ultra Zinc Body and Face Sunscreen. So this is an SPF 40. This is a physical block, not a chemical block. So it has the zinc oxide is the SPF ingredient in here. That is my preference when it comes to sunscreens. I don't like a chemical sunscreen. They break me out. My friend Angela gave this to me actually before we went away. She's like, I have this, maybe you can use it. She was worried about not using it in time before it expired. And it is tinted. I don't know if you can see that, but when you rub it into your face, it really doesn't offer any like coverage per se, but it does leave the skin looking really healthy and luminous, and I really like this. I've tried quite a few sunscreens from this Tizo brand, and this is the first one that I've really liked. The rest of the ones that I've tried from them felt very silicone-y. It felt like you were putting a primer on your face, which is not what I'm looking for in terms of a sunscreen. When I'm wearing a sunscreen, I want it to feel like a moisturizer. I don't want it to feel like a primer. If I want a primer, I'll put on a primer. I don't want that pore-filling, really dimethicone texture. So this just has a nice creamy texture. It's really lightweight. It doesn't break me out. This is a product that you could pick up at like a salon, either at like an aesthetic salon or a medical aesthetic salon. I've seen this as well. The same place where I go to get my Botox done, they sell this. It's a really, really nice product. So if you're looking for a good sunscreen, this is a really good one. The rest of my favorites, other than the lifestyle items, are all skincare related. So I've mentioned in many videos that I'm on a cruelty-free journey. I'm trying to replace anything that I purchase. Going forward, I'm only purchasing cruelty-free products. So I've mentioned in many videos that I've been on the hunt for the perfect cruelty-free micellar water that is affordable. I found it. I was so excited. So this is the Marcelle micellar water, and this is the one for dry skin. I think they also had one for oily skin. I picked the one for dry skin just because I am oily, but I'm also dehydrated, so it's a fine line. I love this so much. So originally I had always used either the Garnier micellar water or the Nivea one. They're about $12, $13 at the drugstore for about 400 or 500 mils. Neither of those are cruelty-free, so I've been on the hunt for something else to replace those two items. And I had bought, what was the last one that I bought? The last one that I bought that was cruelty-free, I mentioned it in a favorites video, was the number 7 micellar water, and I really liked that one, but it was $14.99 for, I think it was 250 mils. It was a pretty small bottle. I went through it relatively quickly, and you know, it was a couple of dollars more for half of the amount of product. I didn't realize that this Marcelle brand was cruelty-free until I started just searching all of these different brands. One website that I like to use is Cruelty Free Kitty. I'll link that one down below. They have a great search engine where you can put in the name of the product, like the brand, and they'll be able to tell you if they're cruelty-free or not, and this one is. So Marcelle, I believe, is a Canadian brand. Yeah, made in Canada. So they're from, so they come out of Montreal, and I've used actually quite a few products from them in the past. I remember long ago in my youth using a eye makeup remover from them that was like, you know, the ones that had like the oil on top and the water in the bottom and you had to shake it, and I really loved that. But I haven't tried much from them in recent years, and I saw this at the drugstore after I found out that they were a cruelty-free brand, and it was, I think, regularly $12.99, but it was on sale for $9.99. It's a 400 milliliter bottle, so very comparable in terms of price and size to the ones that I had been purchasing in the past, and it has this sort of pump situation on the top, so I find I'm not going through it very quickly at all. I bought this, I want to say in January, and I'm like halfway through it. So it's lasting a long time, very cost effective, haven't had any issues with it bothering my eyes or breaking me out or anything like that. I find in general micellar waters all pretty well work the same. So I'm really loving this, and I think this is going to be like my new holy grail cruelty-free micellar water. So very happy to have found that. In a vlog earlier this month, it's all running together, but I posted a vlog a couple of weeks ago where I had picked up the Quannessence Moisture Mist. This is their toner, their hydrating toner. I love this so much. This is the toner I've been looking for. For years and years and years, I used the BioElements Equalizer. I used to work for BioElements. I was an educator for my province for the BioElements skincare line. Unfortunately, their products have gotten harder and harder to get. I have to order them now out of Quebec, which is not that big of a deal, except that there is like a minimum order that I have to place, and if I'm only ordering for myself and like one other person, it gets to be very costly. Anyways, all that to say, I have been sort of switching into the Quannessence line, which is available at my local beauty supplier, Maritime Beauty, and there's nothing from them that I haven't liked so far. Everything has really impressed me. The ingredients seem to be really, really good. So this I find very comparable to the Equalizer. It's just a moisture mist. I don't want like a balancing toner. I don't want an astringent of any kind. I just want some kind of a moisture mist that I can spray on my face before I apply things like hyaluronic acid. So I'm really, really loving this. You can purchase this through my online store through Coastal Beauty. I'll link that store down below in the description box. If you're interested in purchasing any of the Quannessence products, you can purchase them through there. You can also purchase them at local salons that are carrying this line. Quannessence comes out of PEI. I love that. It's like 2 provinces over. It's pretty local, very natural ingredients. Anyways, I'm really happy that I picked this up. I know I've only had it for a couple of weeks, but I think I can already call it a favorite. I have a couple of other skincare products that I've really been loving. This is the Saturday Skin Waterfall Glacier Water Cream. I got this in the December Boxy Luxe, I believe. It has a bit of a, like more of a jelly texture, so I've really been enjoying it for daytime because sometimes I feel like I have to choose between a moisturizer or an SPF because my skin gets so oily throughout the day. This I find lightweight enough that I can apply like my vitamin C serum, let that soak in, and then I apply this, a little eye cream, and then I go in with my SPF, and it doesn't seem to be too heavy. It's just the perfect texture for an oilier skin type. It has no scent whatsoever. It smells like the jar is empty. So if you're an oily to combo skin type and you struggle with a good moisturizer that will hydrate but not leave you feeling greasy, I think this would be a really nice option for you. I believe they sell Saturday Skin at Sephora and they are cruelty free. And the other one that I've been loving, I've been using at nighttime. This is the Avant 8-Hour Radiance Renewal Sleeping Mask. Also got this in a BoxyCharm. Can't remember which one. Maybe January, doesn't matter. I've been loving this. I would say I've used probably 2/3 of it. I use this every night as a night cream. It says it's an 8-hour Radiance Renewal Sleeping Mask, but I went onto their website and I checked like what they recommended in terms of how often to use it, and there was no like use it once a week or anything like that. So it's basically like a really thick moisturizer. And I like something really heavy at nighttime. Because I can only wear something lightweight throughout the day, I like to really load those heavy ingredients on at nighttime. You can see how thick that is. It's like a nice thick cream. So I love that. I find when I'm using that, I really don't need to go over top of it with an oil to lock everything in. There's just enough going on in this that I don't need to add anything else. There is shea butter in it, so it is a little bit on the thicker side. It has a scent, but it's not unpleasant and it's not overpowering, and I don't smell it for like hours after I put it on. So I'm really, really enjoying this. I think it's more on the pricey end. It seems to me, I feel like I was shocked by the price of it when I opened the BoxyCharm, but I'm really, really enjoying it. I love these like sleeping masks as a night cream. We get another one that was really nice from Dr. Brandt in a BoxyCharm, and I really enjoyed that one as well. I have that one, I have a few on the go. I'm working through some skincare, but I am really enjoying this one. And then lastly, I have a couple of lifestyle favorites. So for those of you who are just here for the makeup and skincare, see you later. But I bought a couple of things more recently that I'm really enjoying. So first of all, I have this little gadget, and it changed my life. So the camera that I'm recording on has Wi-Fi capabilities, and I bought it because it has Wi-Fi capabilities. I have a laptop. It's not a great laptop, especially not for editing. So I do my editing on iMovie, either on my tablet or sometimes even on my phone in between clients. What I was doing was I was transferring the files from the camera that I'm recording on to my devices using, they had sort of like their cloud was called Canon Image Gateway. This is a Canon camera, by the way. So I was transferring the files from the camera to that sort of cloud idea thing, and from there transferring them onto either my phone or my tablet to edit. And recently they announced that they were no longer going to support this specific camera with that specific program. So I was like, oh no, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna transfer my files? Because my computer takes like 7 minutes just to turn on. It's a nightmare. So I was watching somebody on YouTube posted a video that was like my favorite things I've ordered on Amazon or something like that, and this is one of the things that they mentioned. So this is a little card reader. So you take the card out of the camera, you put it in this little slot, you plug it into your phone, and you import the files right to your device or your tablet, whatever thing. Amazing. It was like $15. Totally changed the game. Couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe I didn't know about it till now. So love that so much. So if you're somebody that takes a lot of like photos with like a DSLR camera, or if you're somebody who does videos or something like that, and you want a fast, easy way to transfer those files to your like Apple device, highly recommend checking that thing out. I'll link it in the description box down below. And something else that I've had for quite a while, but that I'm finding extra useful lately, are these bands. So these are bands that my husband ordered for me on Amazon for the gym. So I use them. You would have seen them if you watched the vlog that I posted sometime last week, where I was showing a few of the home workouts that I was doing. These are the bands that I was using. So there's this light blue one is the largest, then there's this green one is a little bit smaller, and then this black one is the smallest. So you can use them for doing squats, kickbacks, fire hydrants, different things. And I've been finding them extra useful because right now, obviously, we can't go to the gym. I'm working out at home as best that I can, and I'm finding these to be very useful and very helpful. And I do take them to the gym. I normally keep them like in my gym bag, and a few of the girls at the gym occasionally will borrow them from me because they're great. They're so much better than the like rubbery, plasticky ones that they have at the gym for us to use, because those ones kind of roll down your leg if you move wrong, and they kind of pinch like your leg fat, and it's not like a cute thing. So these are great because they're cloth, and they don't roll or anything like that. They really stay in place. So if you're struggling to find ways to like exercise at home, you might find these really useful. I found them to be very helpful, and they did come in a pack of 3. I want to say they were like $20, something like that. Not very expensive. Again, I'll link them down below in the description box. So that's it for me. That's all of the favorites that I have to share with you guys for today. I hope you liked this video. Leave me some of your favorites down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. And if you did like this video, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.